Greetings and good morning, everybody. I am going to just jump on quickly and do this meditation and just share a few words with you guys about detoxing and going through the detox process, because some of you, as you go through the winter months, hey, good morning. Some of you guys, so before I even jump in, I am sick. It was a bit of a battle to decide whether to come on today or not, because it's really important, especially as healers, that we allow ourselves the space to recover, to be well. We don't always have to be in the public eye. A lot of us, whether the public eye is jumping on and having, people see you on social media, or whether public eye is going to work, the world is redesigning, and we need to be able to create and force the opportunities for our own self-care. So if it feels right to be in a cocoon and to be away, make sure that you honor yourself by giving yourself that. So having said that, it was a little bit of a battle to decide, hey, good morning, thank you, to decide whether to jump on today. And because but I actually, it was really important to me to share, because I shared a post the other day about the detox, about detox symptoms. And so if anybody is jumping on this live and hasn't seen it, just check my page and see that I'm going to share more information about detoxing. Because, as people go through the winter months are already a challenging time for the body. But then usually around the new year, people make New Year resolutions and things like that for, getting healthy. And getting healthy requires first not just like giving yourself the new things that you need to be well, but also taking away the things that were making you unwell. So it's about detoxifying your life of the habits, the thoughts, the foods, the extra substances, all of the things that are not giving us that alignment that we're looking for out of life. And it's time to remove those things. And so the cleansing process is always is a challenge. A lot of times people think that detoxing is like, oh yeah, you're just gonna have this like free and unlimited feeling, and feel all clean inside and full of energy and things, and that energy does come at the end of the of the process. But the beginning of the process, usually by triggering and pulling up stuff, it can be pretty ugly. It can be pretty painful. It can it can be a tough process, especially the very first few days of any detox process. And so the reason why I wanted to especially to share that here is because I actually have doing this heart meditation that we've been doing. So we're on day 21 today, and it has brought up a lot of stuff for me. And so the first 2 days I had sort of emotional energies that came up and were kind of asking for clearance and forgiveness and everything. And after that, I wasn't experiencing anything. So I went probably like a week or maybe more, maybe 10 days, the next 10 days out of the heart meditation, and didn't feel anything in particular, just like a general sense of joy and completion and gratitude, but nothing beyond those. And then I kind of came around the curve of that into a space where the level of joy and gratitude and the frequency lifting and shifting me caused a detox process to happen in my cells. So under, like, in our cells, all the different parts of our bodies store energy, store stuck energy, and emotional energy, physical energy, toxins, environmental toxins, all of that in different ways. And a lot of times what we confuse, we think we're sick, like, we have the flu or we have a cold. A cold is actually the body's way of detoxing. A cold is just the body detoxing itself. And a lot of times a flu, what we mistake as flu and blame it on viruses, is actually the same thing. It's actually the body detoxifying itself. So when we push through, so we're not really taught to make a connection between clearing out emotional baggage and having a physical reaction, but the body mind spirit complex all works in conjunction with each other. So because I'm familiar with working with those energies and how they interact with each other, I recognized that the sick that I'm feeling and that I'm going through right now was actually a result of like the bottom of the glass, the settled sediment at the bottom of my glass being kicked up and being cleared out. And so as I was doing these emotional clearing with the heart detox, any place inside my cells where there was any old stored wounds, any old stored pain, any place where I hadn't forgiven myself, once those energies were released and set free in me, those energies, like the cells, brought up debris that was like waiting to be cleared out, waiting to be healed, that just kind of like settles down. And so your body settles into this homeostasis. It settles at whatever frequency you keep your body at. That means whatever food you're putting in your body, whatever thoughts you're thinking on a regular basis, whatever like your level of fitness or movement or flow or anything like that. And your body becomes settled at a place like that. So it learns how to just hold what you already have. So it learns how to hold the viruses, hold the toxins, hold the germs, hold the fat, hold the chemicals that are in the food you're eating, hold the chemicals that are in your shampoo or your makeup. And it just holds those things in your cells. And when your cells begin to shake up and vibrate at a higher frequency, it's no longer able to contain those old toxins. Like, they just don't vibrate at that. So your body goes through this shaking process where it shakes all of that out, your cells dump this stuff out into your lymph system, into your bloodstream. And if you're not aware, you will mistake that for being sick. And it is being sick. I mean, it's still, it's not wellness for sure. But it is not sick in the traditional sense that we have been, brainwashed into thinking by these, Western medical people, that sick is just like some virus has invaded you. There's a war going on inside. You have to beat the war, fight the battle and win, and then you'll be better. So it doesn't go like that. It's a totally different process. So I just wanted to make sure, as I'm going through the process, and it's on my mind to actually share that out. I wanted to share that today, and then to jump in and to do the heart meditation with you all, and then I'm going straight back into bed. This is my bedroom. I will not show you the rest of it because it looks like a place where somebody's been sick for the last few days. And so I will jump in and do this with you guys, and I will connect with you at another time later. But yeah, I have more to say because I wanted to share some things with my from my book also. But I think I'll do that. Another day. I'll wait until I'm feeling better. So for now, let's jump in and do the meditation. So for anybody who is gonna join, if you're joining for the first time, welcome. This is Wajet Yoga. I am the creator of Wajet Yoga, and this meditation is a heart detoxifier meditation, and it is extremely powerful. I have gotten mountains of texts and DM messages from people saying the process that it has created in them, the things that have shifted in them by doing this meditation every day. It is extremely powerful. It will detoxify your body. It will detoxify your heart energy, and it will cause a space where you dump out things that no longer serve you, whether they're emotional, energetic, even releasing entities that have been clinging to you because you vibrate at a certain frequency. It will remove all of that, and so it's going to leave you with this blank slate where you're going to be able to start your reset, and especially as we're stepping into a new year, a new year cycle. This is a perfect time to go through this cleansing and to do this and to prepare yourself for stepping out into the world in the way that you want to in the cycle ahead. Regardless of whatever you think of, whether of whose calendar we're following or anything like that, just by the collective choosing to mark this as a time of a new cycle beginning, we can just honor that in that space and decide what we want to be for the cycle ahead. We can recreate ourselves every day, and so that's always a choice that's open to us. So let's go ahead. So anyway, if you're joining for the first time, just so to follow, because the camera's reversed. So you're going to put your right hand is going up. And the left hand goes out here and in front of the heart. And this is facing forward. And we're going to chant. And the chant is Tum Ta Ru. So the hands go about 4 to 6 inches in front of your heart. Another 4 to 6 inches forward. And another 4 to 6 inches forward. Tum Ta Ru. And then we pull it back. Tum Ta Ru. And the chant is a Kemetic chant that it's like a portal. It's a portal opener. So the chant, in conjunction with this movement, draws the psychic debris, draws the toxic energy out of our. There's the electromagnetic heart field that spins this way. It gathers all this psychic dust and debris and everything from connecting with other people, from our own toxic thoughts. And this movement draws it out of us and returns that energy back to the universe and pulls it away from our energy field. So the chant, inhale back and Tum Ta Ru. And we're going to have a nice tall spine as we do this, and close the eyes and go within. All right, so just go within and focus on the heart center. Take a deep breath in and hold. And just fill your heart space, and then a circle around your entire body. Radiate a circle, a sphere of light, a sphere of blue electric light around your entire heart, and then expand that out from your heart around your whole field. And inhale that in and fill your field with that blue light as you inhale and hold. And then exhale through your mouth. Exhaling through the mouth allows us to release even more toxic negativity that gets stored in the lungs. Anything that the heart pushes off that it can't hold anymore because it's so much. Inhale deep, blue light, and exhale. And then let's go ahead and begin. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No. And let's go ahead and chant. Tum Ta Ru. 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 tum ta ru, 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 tum ta ru. And take a deep breath in, pull your hand back and hold. Alexa, stop the alarm. And exhale through your mouth. And inhale deep again and pull the energy deep from in the earth and pull it up through the center of your being, up through your root, up into your heart, and fill your heart space with that deep green light from deep inside the earth. Bring your left hand on top of your heart and bring your right hand over it and hold. And as you hold your hand there, just fill your heart with the intention of who it is that you want to show up as today. What do you want to show up for yourself as? What do you want to show up for other people around you as? Just for today. Just fill your heart with that intention of who you want to be, how you want to present yourself to the world, how you want to share your heart space with the world. You may be in a cycle of silence and protection where you don't really want to share your heart space out, or you may be in a space of expansion and connection where you do feel like you want to share your heart with others in a bigger way. And sometimes maybe you don't know what that way is quite yet, and you're still seeking. And as you detoxify your heart, as you go through this process of detoxing, your heart and your vision are going to become more connected so that you'll actually see your destiny. You'll actually begin to understand what it is that you came to the world to be and do and have. And as you connect with that, your sense of purpose will grow deeper. And after a while, the confusion will lift and you'll just be sharing from your heart space authentically without having to think about it, without having to wonder if you're doing the right thing, without having to wonder if you're showing up in the right way. You'll stop questioning yourself and living in a space of doubt and being stuck in your head, where when you actually come down into your heart, the heart doesn't experience doubt. The heart only experiences what is and what feels right and deep in a deep and authentic way. Exhale through your mouth and just release anything. As you exhale, release anything that is holding you back from serving in your highest way, from being your best self, from showing up as your real self. Are you afraid of what other people will think of you? Are you afraid of how people see you? Are you afraid of being misunderstood? Just exhale all of that. Anytime you don't show up as your real self in your own real way, in the way that feels right to you in the moment, then you're not giving honor to your heart. And your heart is your most authentic space. That's where you came here to live from. Everyone you meet and everyone you see and everyone you connect with is a reflection of the level that your heart is bringing. The heart space energy that you're willing to share or that you're closed off to. So if you want to shift how you are, how you felt, how you're perceived, how you're understood in the world, just drop down out of your head space, drop into your heart, and share yourself from a more authentic space. Share yourself from a place that feels good. You see, I showed up here today with no makeup, with my scratchy voice, no jewelry, no anything. But I felt called to show up. And so I'm here, even though I'm sick, even though my voice is scratchy. I've got no makeup. You're getting the unfiltered me, but I'm showing up here from my heart space. And I'm showing up here because I love myself. And this is important to me to do this. It is important to me to share my heart space and to show up as my authentic self. And it is important to me, from all of the incredible feedback that I've been getting, to show up for others, to hold space for others as we do this. A little bit of detox process can't keep me back from being my authentic self. And so I hope this heart detox allows you all to release. Keep exhaling through your mouth and releasing anything that is standing in the way of your process, anything that is keeping you stuck in your head and is not allowing you to sit into your heart space and just be your real self. Stop worrying about how people are going to perceive you. Stop worrying about how people are going to view you. Stop feeling like you're not enough showing up as you are. Just a few months ago, I would have never shown up like this. I had every excuse. Every time a gray hair would show, or if I don't look right, or if my eye was retired, I wouldn't show up. Kept finding excuses to not show up. And now I'm showing up. I'm sick. I'm literally in my room. The bed isn't even made. I'm getting right back in bed when this video is done. But I feel called to show up because I got to show up as the real me. I'm showing up as the real me. And I'm offering my heart in service to whoever needs it. And that is the real, that's the real thing, and equally, if I had chosen not to show up today, because yesterday I put a video up, I put a recording up so that everybody could still connect in the space. But it was important to me yesterday to take where I was feeling. It was important to me to take that time, to take another day and honor my body in rest, and to not show up. And there's a time before I wouldn't have been able to do that either, to not show up when I've said I'm going to, and then worry about how people will perceive me and what will they think, and they'll think that I didn't honor my word, and they won't understand. And we have to be okay with however people perceive us and how people see us. But the only thing that we do have control over is us showing up as our authentic self. When we show up as our real self, that is how we show other people that it's okay to come as themselves too. And all of that begins with the heart. All of that begins with just opening up this space, opening up the heart space, and just allowing whatever flows through it, allowing that to be enough. You are enough exactly as you are. Take a deep breath in, and let's go ahead and finish off the meditation. So the arms go up in a Y shape here, the fingers are curled together and thumbs sticking out. And we're going to do the fire breath here. So fire breath is when we pump the navel and we breathe in and out quickly through the nose. I'm going to have a little challenge because I'm having a little trouble breathing through my nose, but I'm with you. So let's go ahead and breathe and close out with the fire breath. The fire breath is a purifying breath that allows all of the energy that we have just detoxified off of the heart space to just burn and clear itself away. We're burning out the ego self, the lower nature, so that all of the walls that we put up that don't serve us any longer come down. All of the ways of being that don't serve us any longer in who we want to be next, in how we want to show up, that those all come down. So go ahead and begin the fire breath now. Deep breath in, breathe in that deep blue light again, that electric blue light, and hold that in your heart. And exhale and just bring the thumbs, pop the thumbs together and pop your hands out, fingers open. Exhale through your mouth and just bring your hands down to the floor next to you. Just exhale. Release all of that old stuck energy, all of the pain, all of the wounds, all of the past. Everything that's from the past is no longer serving who you need to be today. Even the things that you hold on to as a place of protection. None of that is serving you. None of that serves who you need to show up as today, who you need to show up as going forward. All the old habits just cling us to getting the same results. Old habits lead to old results. When we want new habits, we have to just clear the space, clear the way, and make space for something new to fill us. And deep breath in and hold. And exhale that energy down into your hands. down out through the floor, and return that energy. Keep pushing that energy until it goes down to the earth. Just feel it coiling out of your arms like a snake, just releasing itself out through the palms of your hands, down, and keep going down until you can feel the earth just link that and take it from you, and just pull it so that Mama Earth, she can transmute it in her own way. Just allow yourself to be cleansed, and just fill yourself with blue light. Fill your whole energy field like a sphere around your body with a deep blue light. Like that blue light, like that when you turn on a gas stove, that blue flame, that color of blue, that protective blue light. Let it fill you. Let it fill your heart. Let it fill your communication. Let it fill your digestion. Let it fill you so that all the ways that you show up for yourself today are a reflection of love, are a reflection of how you love yourself and of the way that you came to love others. Love yourself with the right thought. Bless. Thank you guys. I think the